Hey gamers, today we're going to look at Ready, Set, Spaghetti. Let's check it out. Setup for this game is extremely easy. You just take your little forks and put them into these little spoons here. You'll take all the strings, kind of mess them up together and drop them on the board, kind of spread out a little bit, because you're going to start putting these little pegs in the board. Now I can't put all the pegs in my board because the guy who sold me this actually butchered this from another copy. I need the small pegs. He gave me some. They're a little just too large, if you can tell the difference there. So I won't have them all out, but you're going to be putting these all out across the board. So after you've got all the pegs set up here, you're going to just basically turn these, every player is going to turn their little forks as tight as they can go. As you see, the strings are basically tightening up here, and they're trying to get all the spaghetti onto their plate. Now, they keep doing this until they all can't go any further, like you see these two can't. These may go a little bit more, but after you've already gotten everyone, I think green's good, then it's time to play the game. Going in player order, they're all going to roll this die. As you see, a die has one of each ingredient on it, and in fact, one of the die choices has free choice. That means you get to pick which ingredient you want to come off the board. So, let's say Redwood Roll, they get a free choice. They go, I think this meatball, or maybe this pepper's tying up a lot of my spaghetti. So they remove it, and then, oh look, they can spoon up some more spaghetti, and so they start doing that. Now all the other players will be doing this as well to see if they can get some of their spaghetti, and it can help them out. So blue says, it didn't help me that much. Green says, that didn't help me at all, and orange says, well, I didn't pull all oranges in, but probably won't help them either. But anyway, what you're doing is you're just rolling this die and basically just pulling out pegs that hopefully will help you and not help other people. Sometimes you pull a peg that could help another person. And of course, the first person to get all their spaghetti to their spoon wins, and that is the game. Final thoughts, what do I think about the game? Well, my friend Luke from Down from the Attic did a review of this about a month or so ago, and I was like, dude, I gotta get this game. It's been a while since I've done a vintage game review, and to be honest, you should check out Luke's review. It is fantastic. He makes fantastic videos. But for me, I never knew about this game, which is kind of weird because I like unique vintage games, and this is one I just never heard of before. Now, you can get it really cheap. Unfortunately, some guy cobbled together a complete version of it, and I can't use some of the pegs, but you don't need all the pegs at the same time. I'm only missing 3, or not missing, but there's 3 that won't fit on the board, and that doesn't really destroy the game because it's hard to, you want to spread that string out a little bit and put those pegs in between those strings. But it is a lot of fun because when you're rolling it, man, you're like, I don't want to remove that. That'll help so-and-so. So I'll just remove this one that helps maybe them because they're so far behind. And you never know. Sometimes you lift up that peg and then everyone's spinning as fast as they can, see if they can get their spaghetti all onto the spoon. Such a very simple game and a whole lot of fun. Now this game is super cheap to get online, so if you are like me and you love vintage games, you definitely want to try this out. Plus, I love spaghetti. Yum, yum, yum. This is staying in my collection. All right, gamers, that's all the time I have for now. Until next time, game on!